I'm just actually going to record. Okay, yeah, just wanted to hit record because I know there's a few who can't join who asked for the recording. But what we're going to do is just really look at the overall energy that's happening right here, right now, in this time space flux that we're in, because it is altering quite quickly, and it's altering in a way that we can have heaven or hell all in one space at one time. And so many of us are stuck in the densities because of the reality of the situations that are going on in our current life circumstances. And so it's happening for all of us. We have this great light and this great ability to channel light and to be light and to be the everlasting sense of creation and source of creation. Yet the density is starting to really take form in areas where we haven't held our own in the magic, in the infinite space that we be. And there's nothing wrong with it. This is our growth. This is our lifetime to really change it all for ourselves and humanity. And so as we walk through these spaces of uncomfortableness, more light is able to shine through. And so I know from personal experience and from hearing the stories of others, it's the time to really let it shine through all the pain, all the heartache, all that suffering that you're feeling, whether it's this lifetime or past, and the grief and the disappointment and the heartache, all of it. It is time to bring it through the heart and to let the heart neutralize, like the acid that's been corroding around that certain situation. So I know, Em, you're experiencing particular conflict and confrontation energy, and it's something that many of us have tended to shy away from because we haven't known how to handle, to be in the love space, to set the boundaries, to be firm, and to stand up for the self and the other at the same time. Because sometimes there is no way to do it when you're confronted with someone who's not ready to heal. And so how do you journey with that one is an ultimate question. And it tests our growth in every way, shape, and form. How do you be love? How do you live love? How do you experience the truth of who you are and yet maintain the physical form in this dense reality that you have to navigate? So let's just relax. First and foremost, relax. Become that essence of who you are, regardless of what's shifting through time and space around you, regardless of that circumstance, regardless of the hate or the projection or the venom that you might actually be receiving. Because many of us are receiving that, not because of choice, because of past life karma that we're extinguishing with others in our field. It's happening to so many right now. It doesn't mean anyone's right or wrong. It means we're experiencing the possibility and the capability to come back to the whole. To truly be the savior of your own soul and the ones around. But not by saving, but by remembering the truth of who you are. Sutayana Sutta Sutaya. So these feelings and these emotions, let them erupt. Let them actually come through and come out without pushing them away. That's the way we actually make the transformation. Receiving that transmission that this situation, that this person is giving to you. And if you can truly receive it beyond the shadow of a doubt, that this is the reflection of you in all of your wholeness, in all of your separation as well, then you can move through it with flying colors. And remember, the pain, the suffering will bring through the light. It's just the other side of the coin. And so as we move through these moments, which are less than ideal, let's see how much we can come back to the heart. So this dimensional field, it is beginning to close in around us. But you can pop your head above the clouds. Pop your head above the surface. Take that big sigh. It's relief washing through your body. As you know, this physical dimension is only but one plane of existence. Yes, you are living in the physical form, but you are an infinite creator. In everything that you're experiencing, it can be transmuted with light. It can be transmuted with love. It can be transmuted by acknowledging the density that it is. And by truly loving it, regardless of the situation. How can you truly love it without judgment of it, without conclusion of it, without an opinion of it? How can you be present with it, whatever it may be, and accept the reality that you can actually change it? It's not going to be here forever. But while it is here, how can you really love it up? How can you really be the change that this world requires? By sitting in the presence of what is and making a different choice. So this is what we'd really like to go into tonight. Is this ability to create change, regardless of your circumstance, regardless of your past, regardless of your present, or regardless of the future timeline that your trajectory is set upon. You can change it all. And as you sit in the wallows, as you sit in the pain, in the depths of despair, whatever the energy may be, know that it can pass. Know that it's not stuck, that it's not rigid, but it's important for you to experience it, to truly move it through the body, through the physical form, in a way that embraces it. It doesn't push it away. It doesn't leave it on the side of the road, but asks it to come closer and to say, what are you here to teach me? Why are you here in my life? Why do I need these growing pains? How is this experience here for me to expand? How can I move through this with ease and grace and joy? How can I move through this? How can I accept this? How can I be with this? Rather than moving it to the back of my mind or trying to push it out of existence. Because the truth is, in this moment, it is here. And it's here for you to heal. But not necessarily in the traditional way. There are other ways. Everything that you think you know, that you think you've been a part of, that you think you can measure, that you think you can afford, that you think you can be with, that you think is right or wrong, good or bad, hopeless or not. Everything that is there is truly transmutable, is truly shiftable. But we have to work through the blocks, one by one by one. And then we make this quantum leap, this quantum jump into our new reality. So don't push these thought forms away. Whatever you have there, hold it closer and closer and closer until it melts into your heart. Because the heart will transmute all things, all feelings, all emotions, all of the beauty and the joy will express through your heart. And it will also cleanse your pain and your suffering. This is the greatest technology alive on your planet today. And it's time to truly find out what you're made of. Each and every one of you is made of something extraordinary, something absolutely brilliant. It is a spark of creation. It fires in your heart. It fires from your soul, from your purpose, from your essence of being. And you can access it in any moment. But too many times we shut down due to the pain, due to the experience of loss, or of grief, or of suffering. And the suffering's okay. We have to allow it, to be it, to move through it, to ask it to join us in the ever-expanding quest for life on this planet. So let's do a little exercise here. Find the wound that you've really been trying to heal. The wound that you've been trying to magnify into existence, purely to see your strength, purely to see how great your heart truly is. Bring that wound to the forefront, into your reality field now. Bring it here with us in this circle of friends, in this circle of like-minded beings. Women who love hope, who love prosperity, who love joy, and who are experiencing the realities of downturns and sadness. You have to remember, these gateways are always here for you. Your heart, always there. And you can bring it in. Bring it in through the breath, the energy of love, into the center of your heart. Ask for the Creator, the Divine One of all that is, the truth of our existence. The infinite creator of all things, which is you. Ask yourself to heal that wound in your timing, in your power, in your grace. It's time for us to stop outsourcing. No one else can heal you. It is you and you alone. You can have helping hands. You can have shoulders to cry on. You can have beauty in a practitioner across the room. But you are your own savior. So look at that pain. Look at that suffering. Whatever wound it may be. And see if you can draw a little bit of inspiration from it. What is it here to guide you through? What is it here to show you? What is it here to manipulate into reality? Is it here to call you home to the truth of this illusion? Because this is an illusion. Remember, all of you are here to expand. And the illusion of this reality, it wants you to contract. It's a factory of souls. And they each have their own mission. And the missions aren't necessarily wanted to be expressed by others in this reality matrix. And you're all powerful women, especially the ones going through the most pain. You're transmuters of the dark into the light. You're able to hold a flame, a candle, a torch into the arms of love, into the arms of greatness, into the arms of all of who you are as a human being, as a living being, as a soul. And so sometimes the darkness can take shape in ways you would not imagine, can take hold of the soul, infiltrate through another, and start to cause more pain than is actually necessary. Yes, it is for your growth. Yes, it is for your expansion. But there can be a layer of density that's 1 or 2 notches above where the volume could potentially be. So let's lift that layer now, so you have more stamina, more strength to look at the growth process. Exhale and sigh through. Breathe how it feels perfect for your body, but work with your breath. Move into the breath. Move it through the physicality. Have the pain attach with the breath and feel it integrate into the heart, into the spaces in between, where shadow and light come together, where they merge, where they become one, and wholeness is experienced. Because wholeness is your truth. And you're not just dark, and you're not just light. You're all of it. You are the one source creator. And as you experience these different variations within your physical form and within the others in your reality, you get to choose what to do with it. So let's start to harmonize this energy. So I've just lifted a few densities, a few layers, a few pieces that are not necessary for the healing. Remember, there is a lightness that's supposed to be in the human form, regardless of what is occurring in the external world. And this is the lightness, the being of you. Now experience the pain through you. Experience the suffering through you, not through the other shades and the variations that have been put through this matrix. Experience the wholeness that is within the dark, that is within the light, that is all of you. Because the joy is there, regardless of the external. The joy is there, and it's waiting to be unmasked. It's waiting to be unveiled. But some of us must walk through the path of the suffering. And this is okay. It's perfect for your evolutionary growth. But you can fast track by loving, by moving into the place of embracing, of asking why it's here to serve you. Ask. It will answer you. What am I here to give to the world? And why do I need to see you suffering and pain so that this can be possible? Because remember, this is your biggest growth marker. How much you can embrace that which is not wanted, that which you'd rather push away, that which you'd rather disappear. How can you embrace the change that it can bring you? Only by loving it. Loving yourself through it. And asking for the support when you need it. But knowing it's only yours and yours alone. These energies of density are ready to lift from the field. So if you can have an exhale, deep breath into whatever area that is calling to you, and then another, and then another. Exhaling it through the spine, through the beauty of your heart, through the space in between, the space of creation. And feel the love and the joy that is there for you on the other side of this experience. Because your suffering is your greatest gift. It will not change in this reality matrix. It's what will give you the freedom of choice, the freedom of expansion, the freedom of the joy that is on the other side. Great depths lead to great heights. It could be different in this matrix, but at this stage it's not. So the deeper the depth, the higher the high. And you will hit a high note in which you reverberate through the entire universe. That's how you find the sweet spot. By going through these depths. And when you find that sweet spot, your life will change forever. Because you will know love, true beauty, true grace, as the creator of this reality. You'll know the oneness of all that is. Your suffering will expand you. And it will heal you. But you have to make that choice. That this is for my greater good. It is going to pass. And I'm going to love it into the sweet spot. You each have this one mastered. Can you start telling yourself this, little by little? I've got this. I can do this. May not feel like it right now, but I can, and I will. And all the support that I require will come forward for me. That's the belief to get on. All the support I require is here. And the majority of it rests within my heart. So I will access this. I'll find the flame, and I will let it burn brightly. I will let it change the course of human history. Because the more that I heal my heart and truly shine that flame, the more the rest of humanity shifts. And that's where the infinite potential of the creator beings is seen as a collective unit, as a collective wave, as a collective tide to change the course of history. So know that you're on track. You are healing and you are healed all at the same time. You're literally altering time and space as you go, as you don't ignore, as you bring it closer, and as you find your sweet spot. So the heart flame will expand each and every time you heal a piece of this wounding in the collective consciousness. Because remember, it's not just yours. It's an expression of the whole. You are a fractal of the whole. The entire time-space continuum, it shifts as you heal. As you say, I am whole. You come closer to your wholeness. And you are whole. You're just remembering this. And so everything that you require will appear. It may be in the form of situation. It may be in the form of friendships breaking. It may be in the form of revolt from another. or from the physical cells of the body. But it will not go unnoticed by your consciousness that this is for your own good. And when you're ready, you will truly experience the healing that this gift has brought you. So don't rush it, don't delay it. Let it take its natural course. Because healing is a natural progression. Think of a wound. You can leave it to heal, and it will naturally do its thing. It will naturally close up. It will naturally move through the stages. Yes, you can alter the scar. You can give it a bit of remedy to move it in a quicker direction. You can also rub dirt in the wound, or bacteria, or virus, and make it go the opposite way. But truth be told, if you let nature do its thing without any outside intervention, the healing will occur. It's what the body is designed to do. It's what the mind's designed to do as well. So do not stress. Find the space of relaxation that in the right time, you will heal all situations, all wounds, all potential problems. And if you can relax into this knowing, you will have a greater ability to feel free. All right, if you have questions or feel to express or want to bring anything to the table, please do. It's a time of great change, and we're all experiencing it. And this great change will last for a while. We'll be fluctuating timelines, moving in and out of darkness, finding the light, bringing it forth into the physicality. And it's just a natural part of evolution. You can make it great. You don't need to be stuck in the shallows, but honor the process of where you're at and then choose to change it. You can look for miracles in it as well. Make sure you find the healing in the heart. Or if you just try to jump the timeline and go straight to the joy, straight to the magic, straight to the bliss, the real soul's progression and evolution, it may need to resurface again in a different form. So if you dive deep and then come out the other side, you'll have elevated to a whole new position. But use the magic in it. How can I find the healing? Universe. Show me the big picture here. Universe. Bring me some more joy. Universe. I love you. Body. I love you. All that is. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for showing me the answers. Thank you for showing me what I need to see. Let my life move on now, please. And so, as some of our patterning and programming may be to want to reject what we've done, call it a bad move, a mistake, the sooner we can drop into acceptance with it, the quicker we'll find our shift. Because none of it was mistake. It was our choice that was made. And this choice is perfect for your evolution. So may the blessings rain forth in each and every one of your lives, in each and every one of your existences, in each and every one of your shadows, your doubts, your places of insecurity. May it be blessed with light and seen as a gift that it is truly here to be. And if any of you need to talk strategy on particular situations, just let me know, okay? Because there is a 3D world to walk through. But it can be done with grace and with ease and with light. But it is facing it head on when the timing arises. No more cowering or moving aside for another to bulldoze through. It's time to stay strong and time to be the truth of who you are. All right, ladies. If there's anything to share or to express, feel free. Other than that, we'll wind up. I hope it was a helpful evening. And let the flows continue overnight if you like. Just ask for the healing of the heart and the spaces in between to resonate with love and to show you the gift and the beauty that you are. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Sarah.
We've got this one. We've got this one. We can do it. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. And if you wanted to have a chat, I'm happy to do that with you. Okay.
Thanks, Sarah. That was beautiful. I really appreciated that. Thank you. Thank you, Ron.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. Have a nice night. If you want the replay, just send me a text. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Love you guys. Okay. Rest well.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.